sorry. Oh my gosh, I got some lovely ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and they're celebrating Balloon Day. They're gonna have a big release. I think some of you have had a big release already. Oh, Mrs. DeKalb, are you okay tonight? What happened?
Up there.
Yeah, a little fall. You fell out of the haymow when you were milking the cows this morning? Are you going to be all right?
Bill Griffin coming over the top. Golden Griffin, free.
Who fixed you up? Dr. Mark Smith? Dr. Mark Smith. Is he from up here somewhere? Is he here?
Bill Smith, over on the east side.
Dr. Mark Smith. Is he here?
Bill's sponsor.
I don't know.
Bill's a local balloonist right up.
Did you break anything? Wow! You did? I think Mrs. Pioneer just about broke something getting on her tractor. You cracked your third vertebrae. Isn't that kind of down here? That's down there? So why do you have this thing up around here? Have I ever tried to put one of those around my butt? No. I would need a bigger one than that, honey. That's the only thing your lawyer had. Okay. Good for you. Jump on that tractor, Mrs. DeKalb, and let's get you going. We'll see if we can take the aches and pains out of you. Oh, now wait a minute. Just a minute. I don't think you want to throw these guys off. Okay, we're ready for the big time Nemaha Farmall Promenade balloon release. Woo! Looking good. This would be a Nemaha balloon release up there. We're a mighty small town, you know, so we have to use the smallest balloons we can find. You guys up there, duck, there's a duck over your head, duck. Too late, Mrs. Pioneer. We're ready to start. We're going to get you started here with some square dance and tractors while the balloons float right up over us. We'd like some of those guys to be able to see this from up there. So we're going to start right into the number one dance, and then I'll do some little bit of telling you what we're all about. About? Pardon me? Is that Minnesotian?
Mr. George.
What are y'all looking around for? We're not ready? You gotta get your earrings on? You dropped an earring? We're waiting for an earring? Jeez, I got this man over here at the camera worried about the sun going down, and you got an earring on the ground. Priorities, I know. We have some strange priorities out there. Okay, we're going to do some practice square dancing with you. Maybe we'll get these guys to see some of this. I'll make them instead of be slow. Out of your corner and away we'll go. Where that's at, line up right. She'll be glad to be here tonight. Ladies to the center, that don't go far. Here are my ladies from Nemaha, Iowa. Come right back, and there you are. Your turn, gents. Move right in. Here are my gentlemen from Nemaha, Iowa. Back right up so we can begin. Stand right up, don't get hoot. We'll circle left with a lickety-spoon. The only thing better, they could have been headed south and seen the mighty town of Nemaha, Iowa. Bounce with your partner, lady by your side. Honor your corner, get ready to rise. Square that set, straighten up your faces, tighten up the belts, all to your places. 1 and 3, go forward and back. That's it, gents, you're on the right track. Side 2 couples, follow their lead, in and out, looking good indeed. It's a matter of opinion. 4 Gen Star, go all around, watch those tires turn up the ground. 4 Gen Star, go all around, watching those tires turn up the ground. Turn it left, the other way back, the haze in the mouth, it's ready to set. Swing your partner to a left down man, you will dance right into a right left grand. Left down man, dance right into a right left grand. Wheel meets wheel, foot past foot, move those tractors, looking good. I think some of you ladies that are a little well endowed are having a little more difficulty tonight moving those steering wheels. Right now, man, with your partner, dear, you'll meet her again. Have no fear. Send your lady to the right, get star. Just square up, so don't go far. Ladies, we'll turn this star around. Up you go, you're homeward bound. Ladies, come out, go behind, squaring in the tractors, one of a kind. Start like Iowa. Heads go forward as you do. Take your partner, pass on through. Whoop, sucker in. Now then, side couples you do the same. Pass on through, then back in the game. Pass back through, you've got a date. Stand by your partner, then promenade. Whoops. Whoa. Get those legs together, honey. Stand by your partner, then promenade. Are you scared there, Mrs. Pioneer? Yes. Woo. Little hot, huh? Those pantaloons are cute. Promenade 3/4 round. Keep those tires on the ground. Legs spin out, circle to the right. Just go on, keep your mind inside. Halfway home. All around in a double ring. When you get home, you'll give her a swing. 1 and 3, then chain on through. Your opposite gents expecting you. 2 and 4, ladies, your turn now. Weeds in the grave and haze in the mouth. This is a chain across, people. Whoops. Okay, everybody, chain back across. When you get home, we'll know who's boss. Chain back across. Swing them to a left down man. Right to your partner, right left grand. Left down man. Right left grand. Got you dizzy yet? Right left grand. Oh, looking nice tonight. I think those blues are trying to backpedal. They want to see more. Halfway home. On to the center. Listen to my call. Thank you, ladies. That would be all. All right. They're really clapping because they didn't think you guys were going to get back in the center. What happened? Did we lose part of our dress? Oh, a bow. For heaven's sakes, we have to stop for Mrs. DeKalb's earring. We better stop for Mrs. Wilson's bow. When we started this, these guys tried to tell me I had to do the calling from in the middle. Jeez, I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. I do want to mention, IPTV is here. That's one of them. Someone else is, oh, there's the other one, I think. I don't know. And then about 2 months ago, I started getting this strange phone call. It was like this. Hello, Lori? This is Mark from Holland. And I said, Mark from Holland? You mean like the country Holland? Yes. This is Mark from Holland. I don't know what his real last name is. I figured it must be from Holland. I don't know. He's here. 2 of them are here from Holland. The country Holland. There he is. Is your last name from Holland? No. Yeah, close. Probably as close as I would pronounce anything else. So they're here doing a little story on us for the Netherlands newspapers now. Do they have farm tractors in Holland? No. Good. We don't want them to swear at us. Yeah. I want to see how you're going to explain this, okay? So that's what we wanted to mention. I was a little concerned coming here. Well, who am I pointing at? Who? Steve from the AP. Steve Pope is here again? The Pope is back! Steve Pope from the AP. Hi, Steve. Did you take a picture of my brother today? Good man. Okay, nobody understands that but me. And the Country Magazine man is over here seated down there. We love having people. We've been in the Boston Globe. We run the Today Show. If you missed that, you missed something really nice. So, yeah, we had a good time with all that. I think that was one of our favorite things. It really showed small town Iowa at its best. These men right out here interviewed very well. We didn't look like a bunch of hicks. I think they weren't expecting that. They were really nice. So we're going to go on to dance number 3 for you. I teach physical education at the K-8 building in Shaler Crestland, one of the best schools around, I think. Whoa, I got somebody over here. And so they asked me to come help them because they didn't know how to square dance when we started, and I did teach some of it in the elementary building. So I told them, we're going to start this dance in a square formation. So we'll back you out, get you in a square formation. The lady is on the right, the gentleman's on the left, and they even know how to do it today. So, starting from a squared position, dance number 3. All to the center, back to the bar, send your lady to the right hand side. Back to the bar, send your lady to the right hand side. Whoa, Mrs. Wilson, you're in a hurry. Right hand side. We'll turn her around, give her a hand, pass in front, run up down the man. Pass in front, up down the man. there. We've never practiced that one. Oh, just something you're doing? Now, there used to be this dance called the bump. Do you remember that one? That's what it looked like over there, boys. Whoa! Are you guys implying that's me? Mrs. Pioneer implied it was me? Yeah. Oh man, it's a witch, people. Is she gonna like take off or is she just gonna stay there? We don't know. Hey, you guys up there filming, don't be filming there. Look down here. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Couple things, if you've never been in Nemaha, Iowa, please stop by. We'd love to see you. Secondly, if you're sitting around home and nothing else to do besides go to Nemaha, Iowa, get on your internet and check this out. www.farmallpromenade.com. Yes, sirree. We have gone technology. Here we go. Dance number 4. Balance your partners. It's the best way to get a tractor to balance, start in the middle. Salute your corners. Circle left, halfway round. Oh, put your hands together, people. This is their best dance. No, it's not. The next one is. Circle left, the other way back. Right. Just turn in. Element left your corner. She's right there behind you. And right and left. Isn't that a slick move? You didn't have to go anywhere to find her. She's right there, right behind you. We got them all grand right and left, and this is one of our favorite moves. You should have seen it when we started this. Wait a minute. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy, it's a real tractor. Oh, look at my crowd here. Whoa, we're going to do a little spinning and turning. Oh, what's your name out there? John? John Deere. Oh, John Deere. You have got my ladies' hearts aflutter. Look at that. Real men, real women prefer a deer. Yes, we do. Oh, and Mrs. Wilson. Oh, you have tipped off Mr. Wilson now. He has not seen anything funny about that. Oh, he says, get back to your tractor, Mrs. Wilson. Oh, but Mr. John Deere's handing out flowers. Get out of here. Oh, get out of here. Go home. Go home. Mr. Wilson does not like the color green. Can you tell? Ooh, all decked out in a tuxedo. Oh, we might have a fight here. Oh, throwing a little money his way, huh? That, folks, is Neil Johnson. He's our roadie. I don't know. Every night we have this John Deere man that tries to break in on my women. Gets them all upset. Alright, we'll see if we can get through that dance without any more Mr. John Deere's. They love that part because they know I'm a John Deere person at heart, so they always like to give me some trouble about it. Woo! Nope, she doesn't get away. Balance your partner. Close that gate and shut it up. Don't let that John Deere back in here. Salute your corners. Circle left, halfway round. Circle right the other way back. Looking nice tonight. Gentlemen, turn in. Alman left your corner. off your neck. I know. Looking good here. Red final H's and C's. Square dancing. Oh, turn out now. You want to turn out? Couple number 4, down the center, split the ring. 1 and 3, go forward and back. I wanted to see how close I could get you to Mr. Bolt. Not on your life. Swing! Element left your corner. Put it to the outside finger with you. Now they did this right. You see, they're all back to the same color person there. That's why we color code them. Otherwise, we don't know who the partner is. Especially that Mrs. Pioneer. She comes with a different hairdo every day. Just about had your hair ripped off a while ago. Did it hurt? Yeah, little past home, turn out now. It still looks good. All to the center. And take your bow. Oh boy. Okay. We do have one more dance for you. This is my favorite dance. It's got a fixer wedgie. I am so glad to go home with you tonight. Jeez. If I can get to the car before you can get there, you're going to bet you're going to see that green Explorer going like crazy. You're going to have to run or ride that farm all home. Now are we ready? Oh, here we go. Honor your partner, don't let her part. She's dressed up pretty, we might as well start. Turn to your corner, girl, what do you think? If your own's not looking, give her a wink. Down to your partner, back it up right. Don't fret much, she's still inside. Here we go. Square dance and tractor style. Swing your gal, one time around, whirl and whirl to your place found. Ladies circle out, jets go right, square dance is fun all into the night. Spur like Iowa. Here's your outfit, give her a swing, send her back to the double ring. There's your partner, she'd like to sing. Back to the circle, listen to her sing. Oh, your outfit's there, once again swing, head back home to your pretty little thing. When you're home, there you go, break it up with a do-si-do. Do-si-do. Now this is one of our new moves. It's a square dance move. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is right here. Swing her to a left down man, right to your honey, right left grand. Can you tell it's one of my new moves? Woo! Right left grand. Have me scared. I've always wanted to drive one of these, so the other night I got on one and Mr. Neil Johnson helped me swing out in the middle of Nemaha. I was scared spitless and I was from that speaker to knee from him, so it's a little scary out there sometimes. Ladies, move into the right-hand star, 1/2 round, there they are. 1/2 round. Jet square up. Ladies, grand chain with a crazy turn. Look like our boys have a lot to learn. Go to your opposite, he'll turn you back in. Look at him, spin and spin. Back to the star, 1/2 round. When you're done with it, you're homeward bound. I heard somebody screaming over there. No relation. Mr. and Mrs. DeKalb, Neil Wedding King, Russ Davis, we call him Frank Craddock, and Mr. and Mrs. Gars, Damon Mooney and Jeff Smith. My name is Lauren Mason Schmidt. We have Neil Johnson as our roadie. We have Jody Hedrick here as our head clapper, and we've got Jim Combs, and we have Mike Wattier, who's usually with us. We love doing this, people, so please feel free to come on out and talk to these guys, pet their tractors. Just make sure you know you have white gloves on, because they're a little particular about them. Thank you very much. We thank IPTV, we thank Country Magazine, we thank Steve Pope from the AP, we thank Tony Beadle. Who else? Wave at me if I forgot you. Oh, come on out. Thank you very much.
Well, back in the early 50s, I saw this done at a town southwest of here at Early, and it really impressed me, and I thought it'd be something to be fun to recreate. And when we had our centennial, they was looking for entertainment, and I just that night it popped into my head, and I mentioned it, and just got to noising around a little bit, and the fellows that I contacted, they were interested, and we just kind of kept pursuing it, and here we are today.
Who gets to be the girls? How did that happen?
Well, that's it just kind of happened. There's a few of them that had C's, and they just kind of happened into that position for that reason, that they owned the C's already.
Are they always the girls?
Yes, the C's are always the girls, and the H's are always the men.
Yeah. Is the tractor a good dance partner?
No, it's as good as you make it.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're driving it, and it goes where you put it.
Well, I'm an alternate driver, and we had an H to begin with, so I guess I figured I was going to be lucky that I'd get to be the male part, you know. Well, then this summer we were short 2 females one week, so guess who had to fill in, you know. They made me do it, so, which wasn't too bad, I guess. But now, dressing as a woman it just kind of makes you feel like an ugly woman, I guess. People in the audience, I think, appreciate it because they can see there's been a lot of time spent learning the moves and routines, and even restoring the tractors. There are a lot of guys that restore old tractors seem real interested in it, and then we get a lot of actual people that square dance, which I don't know anything about. That they seem to enjoy it too.
How hard is it to dance with a tractor? Well, you get on a tractor, if you drove them for 40 years, and you're going to practice a good 3/4 a year to get this dancing down right. They really are responsive to it. They like it. When we're all done, they want to see us do it over again.
Why?
Well, because it's intriguing to them. Nobody's seen nothing like this before, see, and it's different.
From what I understand, nobody's doing it anywhere.
No. So, might say we're the only ones in the world doing it. And then I'm a girl, a woman.
And how's that all shaken out?
Oh, I'm getting a lot of comments on that. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it too.
And how was it the first time? Was there a learning curve?
Oh, there was a real learning curve. It took a lot of learning. We walked through it at first. And we started with tractors on a table. And we practiced with little toy tractors on a table, and then we went through a drive routine walking around the basement, and then that didn't last very long. We had to get out in the open, get on a real tractor and try it. And we didn't fix our tractors up until we practiced almost a year, because there were some collisions along the way.
You know, like Mike said, we've been driving these tractors I'm 40, so, you know, for 30 years I've been driving a tractor, and that all comes natural now. But then there's this dancing aspect, you know, and that's just altogether different. And, you know, a lot of city people don't have the first idea what a tractor is or does, and you know, it'd be good entertainment for them. You know, you forget about everything. When you're doing this square dance, there's nothing on your mind but entertaining the crowd and what you're doing there. I never thought I'd get in front of 3,000 people, or however many we get in front of, and entertain them to the point where they stood on their feet and clapped and cheered, and you know.
Is that fun?
Yeah, yes.
Is it a
Yeah.
kick?
Yes.
Now you want more.
Yeah.
How did I get involved personally? Actually, when they were planning this for the centennial, I kind of wanted to drive one of these tractors because I thought that's what was going to happen, and then I wasn't asked to drive one of these tractors. And I grew up driving tractors on the farm. And so I kind of held out, and then all of a sudden the guys realized they couldn't square dance. And I teach physical education at a middle school, K-8 building here, and I teach square dancing, so they had to call me and beg me to come teach them how to square dance, and it just kind of evolved right into that. I just got involved that way. I think because it's different, and I think because it's something that everybody enjoys, whether they're little kids all the way up to, we had a 90-some-year-old lady here tonight watching, and I think it's just that it appeals to everybody, and it's something really different. It's cool because you know, we're not trying to make fun of any of these people. These people work hard in their daily jobs, and this is kind of just a fun thing to come in and do, and it takes a lot of talent to do all this with these tires and these steering wheels and stuff. So it's kind of cool because it's brought our community, you know, real close together.
Dressing up a woman like a woman is a little different when you know who's out there, but when you're in a community where nobody knows you, it's kind of fun, and I think the men are jealous of us. Because they'd like to have the publicity too. Russ Davis went to a department store, and he went in the lingerie department and asked some lady if she would, if she was in this department. She said yes, and he told her that he needed a big bra. And fine, she helped him. She found him the cheapest one he could find. It was $2.50 or something, and when he got all done, she looks at him and says, "Are you one of them square dancers?" As far as bloopers, I guess one performance on the second dance, Lori played the music for the first one and tried to talk herself out of it so she didn't have to wear the blonde wig, and it didn't work, so we all had to start over, and she got the blonde wig anyway.
I'm very surprised at the media interest. I thought when we first did it, maybe there at the Centennial, maybe do 2 or 3 more shows, and then that'd be it. But it's just really gone out, really multiplied. I think people enjoy watching the square dance because it's fascinating to them. A lot of the people around here know what driving a tractor is all about, and trying to maneuver it through some of the things that we're doing is pretty fascinating to them. Yeah, I know that we have sent out a lot of tapes to a lot of nursing homes, and there's a lot of them requesting some more tapes from us. I think, and if anybody needs any, we'll more than happily send them.
Really? Tell me about Nemaha. What kind of town is that?
That's just a spot in the road, 120 people. You know, a lot of them work out of town. There's kind of a core group, and most of it's the rural people around that have just hung together real close. And if you want something done, you need help, put the word out, and you got more people than you can deal with helping. You know, we've done community projects, all kinds of things, and neighboring towns say, "Yeah, you Nemaha people can accomplish anything." And same way in my business, just something to do, and it's good. It's almost like a fraternity we've become, the guys that we dance with, and the families.
Are you the first?
I think so.
You haven't heard much. I mean, you guys are, for now,
As far as I know, we're the only ones that have anything close to this type of performance.
you're the preeminent tractor square dance people in the world.
I guess so.
What an honor.
Yeah.
Who choreographs it all?
Well, Lori, the caller, she did all that and did a wonderful job. I don't know how she's just good with that, and she could, you know, do the rhymes and the music and everything. She put all that together.
Are you guys getting better?
We're not getting any worse. No, it is easier, and you know, I don't know. With 8 different things, it's to be in perfect timing every time. That's pretty hard to do. I mean, we're pretty close, and we're getting, you know, we're getting a little better all the time. Yeah. The more we do, you know, it's just like anything. You practice a lot at it, you know. Well, when we were putting Successful Farming magazine, it's been something that's like a, you know, it's a pretty popular farm magazine, and something I've always wanted to do, you know, and it's 30 years I've been trying to get in that magazine for something, and it's too bad I had to do it dressed as a woman.
There's a great interest in antique tractors in the last few years. Just countless numbers of people are collecting and restoring antique tractors, and so that's one thing, you know, we're doing it on tractors that are 50 years old. And then there's, you know, countless people that have square danced in the past, I suppose, and then when you put the two together, then it becomes even more of a curiosity, you know. And then they can't believe you can do it, for one thing, you know, and they have to come and make sure that you really are square dancing or doing the exact moves and everything like we are doing. So it's good to get together with your neighbors like folks used to do many years ago, you know. There's less and less of that all the time, and this is a good way we go to town twice a week or whatever to practice, or we used to, or you go to the dances, you know, and it is fun. I mean, the more a crowd gets into the show, applauds, cheers, laughs, whatever, the better I think we dance and the better we perform. Or if somebody screws up real bad, we'll stop the show and give them a blonde wig. That's part of the show, you know. They've got to wear the blonde wig then the rest of the show. So
We all drive tractors, and this was kind of an opportunity to do something we'd never done before, a little bit of a challenge. Everybody has to drive tractors in close proximity to fences and to buildings and things, and the thought of spinning side by side, wheel to wheel, was kind of a challenge. It's unique, and it's a slice of rural America. And I think a lot of people have some craving for where a lot of their roots came from. And some of these people might say, yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I went to my grandpa's farm and they had little tractors like that. These are pretty little tractors, 16 and 25 horsepower tractors. It's romantic. One of the best things that we can hear from people that have watched us perform is, boy, that was just good, clean family entertainment. Yeah, that's a real compliment to us.